Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am going to show you the AIA Beauty Bundle for the month of November. Yes, it's so early in the month. I'm really excited to send it over my way so that I can reveal it to you guys and show you the products in action. The box is still available. You can totally sign up right now and snag it for just $35 with free shipping within the US and US territories. Outside of the US, I know that there's a little bit of a fee. Not a little bit. It's a fee. I'm not sure how much though, but there's definitely a fee if you're ordering from Canada. I believe it's Canada. What's different about this month's box is that it actually features more than one brand. The AIA Beauty Bundle is known for featuring bundles by just one brand, but in the month of November, they're featuring beauty favorites. And yes, I do know what brand will be featured in December and in January and in February and in March and in April. And I've been sworn to secrecy, okay? But I can tell you, you guys are going to be excited for the names, the brands, the products. I'll say that. So I'm gonna dive on in, show you the products that are included in this month's bundle, and then we're gonna move on in to trying out the products which are currently on my skin, as you see them here in the flesh. And they're beautiful. They're beautiful, but I want you guys to see them in action, how they apply, how they blend, how they work, and all that jazz. The first item included in the AIA Beauty Bundle happens to be an AIA Beauty felt tip liner. It is black, it is opaque. Here is a swatchity swatch. And I did apply it on my eyes. I want you guys to see how it works, how it glides, how it applies, and my honest feedback, first impressions when I apply it. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But it is a felt tip. It is not super thick, and it got the job done. The next item happens to be what is currently on my lips, and it is the Glow Recipe Lip Pop. It is their blueberry lip pop. It looks like this. I owned the watermelon one before, and I knew I liked their formulation of this lip balm, but this was actually really nice too. To me though, it doesn't smell like blueberries. It kind of smells like grapes. Aren't grapes and like blueberry sisters or cousins or something? I'm not sure. Anyway, that is another item included in the bundle, and it is what is on my lips right now. Item number 3 is by First Aid Beauty. It is their Ultra Repair Cream, Intense Hydration, Skin Protectant, Colloidal Oatmeal. This is amazing for people who have like rosacea or like eczema and that kind of thing. If it works for them, it's gonna work for anyone with really dry skin, especially if you have like minor irritation and that kind of stuff. Item number 4 happens to be Invisibubble Scrunchies. Now, I have a little secret. Lately, I've been into scrunchies. Look how good, as long as they stretch really well, I'm so into it. Solely because since my hair is like growing, it is thriving, it's not falling out as much as it used to, I feel like I've wanted to take care of it so that I can maintain the length and of course have it grow even longer. And so I've switched from regular like hair ties to scrunchies. And although they're kind of like very 80s and 90s, I'm cool with it. I'm an 80s baby. And it makes me really happy to know that these are still in. So it is what it is. But you get a 2-piece pack of the Invisibobbles. And is this like corduroy or something? I don't know what fabric it is, but it looks soft. So that makes me kind of happy because I need nothing to ruin and pull and tug at my hair. So you do get these. You get a set of the Ardell lashes. Cam chewed up on it, so I'm sorry. I handed her the box and next thing you know, it's in her mouth. But I do have a clip. I'll put it here on screen for you guys so you can see what the lashes look like in the packaging up close and personal. And then of course, you'll see me applying them on camera even closer so you can kind of see how they go on. And then last but not least, you are getting 2 eyeshadow palettes, not 1, 2. Now these are by Beauty Creations, and these are special collabs with Brianna and Brittany Murillo. Now I'm gonna tell you this, because I get it. Sometimes when we hear Beauty Creations, we question it, right? Because that's a very affordable brand. That's number 1. And number 2, if I'm gonna be honest, which I always am, the formulation can tend to be kind of hit or miss depending on the product that you're trying. And this is what the formula is like, okay? So you guys are gonna have to like look at the try-on piece so you can really see how it applies, whether I struggled, whether I didn't, whether it was patchy, whether it was like fully pigmented. But my understanding from what I was told by an AIA Beauty Bundle rep, is that this formula is actually a very special one. So we'll see, but let's keep it real. This is so unlike Beauty Creations. Look at this packaging. It is so like chic and different, and it feels and looks expansive. This is like aluminum or a metal or something, and it says Murillo Twins X Beauty Creations, and this one is Brittany's. Okay, I'm gonna show you Brittany's, okay? Now, of course, I tapped into it, but Brittany is clearly not afraid of color. She loves pops, and of course, she loves the blue family, because look at the purples and the blues. So this palette was a lot of fun to play around with. And then we have Brianna's. Similar on the outside, but it has Brianna's name. And then when you flip her over, she's bringing you those neutrals with some pops of colors. And if I had to guess, Brianna is into the pink. You know, I think that the AIA Beauty Bundle did their thing, including 2 palettes. One heavy with neutrals and a pop of color, and the other one with tons of pop of color, because it's satisfying everyone's need. Neutrals and colors. Another thing I want to add is they provided a nice balance of product. It was more makeup, and then you had a skincare, and then you had a hair care. I think that's pretty cool. I think for $35, the bundle is great. And I honestly hope, based on the spoilers that I know about for the upcoming boxes, I kind of hope that they don't end up having to do a wait list. So try to snag your box now while you can. Okay, now let's move on into my other station where we're gonna try the products, and you'll see what a hot mess I looked like to begin with. And then I ended up looking like this. Yes. Let's start off with Brianna's palette. Of course, we have to go with the pinks, but I want to add brown to the look as well. So I'll pick a brown color for the crease. The shade I chose is called All Good, and that's very brown, so we're going to blend that out. I am going to grab, oh my god, they're all so pretty. Okay, I think I want to grab Turn TF Up. You guys know the TF and what it stands for. I'm not going to say it here on my channel because we are peachy. And it has a big B on it, which is cute because it reminds me of the V from like Barbie. We are going to tap that. Oh, this is a little chalky, girl. Let's tap it in place and see. Okay, so you don't get full opacity from the bat, but being completely fair, it is buildable. And that's fine because I'm not going all matte with this eye, so it's okay. Using the very same brush, I am going to dip in to this pink shade over here called The Bomb. I'm going to take that and tap it on the lid as well. The brush is picking up the little flecks of glitter. It looks nice up close, but it's not giving me the intensity that I want in order to build it up. And that happens sometimes with like shimmer shadows. So I'm just going to dip into it with my finger. There we go. Okay, so it applies with a finger a little better. That's awesome. Make sure you blend the edge. Now I'm gonna dip into Bay, which has little flecks of like shimmers in it too, but they're so small I don't think they'll be like super noticeable. And I'm going to apply that out here just a little bit to add a little bit of depth to the eye. And then I'm gonna take some and drag it on the lower portion of the eye as well. I'm gonna blend that out, make sure we have a nice little blend. It's not all harsh and weird. And then to warm up the outer area a little bit, I'm going to go into Like WTF. You guys know exactly what that stands for too. It is a little pinky nude, super pretty. And it's going to add a little pizzazz on the outer area without being too much. Let's try the liquid liner and see how that works. Okay, so it's nice and matte. The only thing is when you apply liner, and that's like any liner, on top of something shimmery, it's gonna look shimmery when it's actually not. So behind the scenes, I'm just letting you know because I'm not gonna show you here. It takes a little while. I will be going over top of that with a pencil liner just to mattify a little more. I suspect it would have been nice and matte had I not had shimmer placed on the eyeball. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. So I'm not going to dip into the lashes quite yet because I want to do this eyeball next. We are going to use Brittany's palette. And since we did pink here, we're going blue on this one. All right, let's start off with the crease. I'm going to dip into Drip. It is a blue. It has little flecks of like shimmer in it, but nothing too noticeable. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pop that up here. You know what? We're going to switch brushes because that brush is way too wide for what I'm trying to do. Now this blue is looking pretty patchy. We're gonna try to work around that. I am going to dip into, which purple? We're gonna dip into this one, Unbothered. It's like a dusty lavender. I'm gonna take that up here. Same thing, I'll add a little bit of warmth and it's also gonna help blend out that blue. It took a little bit of elbow grease, but it got the job done. Now we're gonna dip into the shimmery blue. It's called Pisces. And I'm gonna go in with it. Oh, wow. I'm gonna use that one on my finger and then I'm just gonna kind of pop it on, just like we did the pink. We're gonna blend that edge. Do you see how we fix this issue? Yes. I'm gonna dip into the blue very, very lightly. I'm gonna tap out, and then I wanna go into the purple. We're gonna mix on a little shade situation, and then I'm gonna blend that on the lower portion of the eye. It creates almost like a periwinkle, which is cute, because we're not going for smoky. We are just going for some pizzazz. Now here are the eyes with just the eyeliner. I'm gonna prep the lashes, pop them on so you guys can see what it looked like with lashes on. I'm actually pretty excited. I kind of feel like a Harley Quinn type of situation going on in the eyeballs. Okay, let me apply a little more of the lip balm because I really liked it. And I feel like the eyes look cute just the way they are. But in order for you to get the full like shebang, for you to get the full effect, we have to go ahead and like do everything else. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, and here it is. I put my hair down, okay? I put it down like my scrunchie right here. I added a little bit of black liner on the waterline. I feel like that added to like, I don't know, the intensity of the eyeballs. The eyeballs. If you're new to my channel, I know they're called eyes. They're not actually eyeballs. But my first thought is always eyeballs, so that will come out. Okay, that's what I call them. The under eyes are not super intense, not very smoky, but it adds to the look. And then for the lips, honestly, I went in with a super nude. It's right in front of me. I can't see it. Where is it? I just went in with a pinky nude lip liner and then I applied the balm on the center because it just makes it look like you have something on when you really don't. I am so happy to have had the opportunity to play around with the AIA Beauty Bundle, create this look, show you guys the possibilities with the products and all that jazz. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below in the comments section. What do you guys think? Is this a box that's worth $35 to you? Would you invest in it? Are you looking forward to future boxes, future spoilers, future brands? I want to know all of it. And yes, there is a link in the description box for you guys, as well as a discount code if you guys want to use it to save a little bit of money on your very first box. And that is a wrap for today's video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a few minutes of your day with me. It really means a lot. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.